how do we know that we're sort of, people say, like, stuck in the matrix, right? I think that's what they say. I never really understood that, but I understand that just from God telling me that that's what it means. It means stuck in the matrix. Like yesterday, I wanted to go to the beach. I'm here today. As you can see, not too many people for the most part. But like, what I'm saying is that yesterday, I tried to come to this same beach Sunday. Packed, brother, sister, packed, like beyond belief. And like, it's a pain in the ass to like get to the beach. Like even just like to get there, it's just like traffic up the easy, you know what I'm saying? And like, then you get to finally you're at red lights, all this stuff. You get to the gate and they're charging you for getting in here. Now, I said today, let me just go to the same beach and see what happens on a Monday. No fees, no one around to talk to you about shit. Because, I don't know, the last time I checked, the main reason we should probably go to the beach is to perhaps hang out with friends. Because I don't really do too much of that, so I get that. But to like relax and enjoy yourself. And like, bro, people, I think, have been manipulated so much by the matrix that they're in and the workflow that they're in, perhaps, that, you know, we, as a society, we rely on weekends to have fun. Like, they think that going to a beach with 1,000,001 people is a good idea. In their minds, they think it's a good idea, but in reality, in what this universe has been created to be, no, there should be spaciousness everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, within yourself and outside. Like, people die at night. They just go to sleep at night. That's why, like, my days vary. Some nights I sleep 8 hours, yeah, but like other nights, like, that's not an option. Like, that doesn't happen. It doesn't matter. But what I'm saying, you know, like, how do I even do that with the false? I don't know. It's something recent. It's weird. It's like a mouse, but it's like it's fine. It sounds fine. But no. So what I'm saying is, like, I felt like, okay, there are people here today. Perhaps they'll look at me a little bit, but not really. I can easily separate myself. Yesterday in this spot on the beach, for sure, couldn't even move. Umbrellas everywhere, people everywhere. And then people don't realize that they're just getting tired. Now, to some degree, at the beach, we get tired because of the exposure to the sun. But it's more of like this kind of tired is more like with God, and people don't even know it a lot of times. This kind of tired is more like Zen, meditative. From the sun, from the patterns of the waves, the water, whatever, you know, like. And that's why nature is very good. Like, being in nature for like a whole day, pretty much yesterday, for most of the whole entire day, I was still in nature. I found a good spot that wasn't around a lot of people, that wasn't the beach. And it's all right. But today is much better. And it's crazy because I had a lot of anxiety yesterday, like so much anxiety. It was painful. I was over in Hollywood, then I was somewhere else, whatever. And I just felt so like I was going to perhaps just... I felt super depressed, super like I can't handle life right now and get in the moment better. And it was weird, right? And I'm realizing that today, well, I'm much more like, okay, first of all, I've gone through something yesterday for sure. And that's what God usually does, you know? But like, it doesn't matter. Remember what I'm saying. All of this is supposed to get you in the moment, or just new ways to understand a little bit more about what we're experiencing here. Because the more we understand, I think, in my own experience, the more you just become more like laxative. It doesn't matter. Like, like everything still is a success. And the more you go, the more painful experiences you go through, the more you realize this. Like, I forgot there was this girl, this woman on American Idol or whatever. Forgot her name. Doesn't matter her name. I'm bad with names. Always been bad with names. Even when I was a teacher, still bad with names. Throughout the whole year, still bad with names. Crazy. So no wonder I'm not a teacher anymore. But no, what I'm saying is, I forgot her name. She just recently died of like cancer, but she was like an angel. Like, her energy was like crazy. Like, if she was still alive, I would have been like, yes, let's meet her. Let's sing with her. Or just like she was well spoken on that show. Like she was the most well spoken person on that show that I've ever heard, really. And I was like, oh, okay, glad because I've always clicked on those America's Got Talent, American Idol links, because like you get addicted to it, and it's semi entertaining no matter what. But what I'm saying is this one was real, and she was in poor health, and she just recently died, but she was well spoken, and like, geez, like, whew, to be at peace like that and know you're going to be dying. That's a different kind of experience, I would say. And I resonated with her story, and I resonated with something going on with her. And it's not too bad she passed away. I'm sure it all happened for a reason. But wow, like that's what God will do. That's how hard God is. God takes someone as beautiful as that and then poops on them. That's how hard God is. God is a passionate, hard God. It's hard out here. And the days that you have to deal with a lot of like energy, and you just have to deal with it, like yesterday. But like, see, if I learned this yesterday or today, right? And I'm talking about it now. If I had known this yesterday, then I would have been like, oh, immediately get away from the traffic. And honestly, unconsciously, that's pretty much what I did. I was like zooming around, trying to find like places where there wasn't a lot of traffic and there weren't a lot of people, and there, you know. And then I got a coffee. I've been slowing down the coffee lately because I don't know, it's been changing. That's been changing. But I got some coffee yesterday, and it was weird just being around all those people, the waitresses, the waiters. And there's something to be said about, I'm saying I'm sensitive and I'm in a certain place in my life, right? But wherever you are too, you could pick and choose at some of the things that I'm saying. That's kind of what I would do if you watch YouTube videos of people talking about real stuff. When I used to do that, I still sometimes do. I would pick or something, and I'd be like, all right, let's try to do that. Let's try to understand that. Let's try to integrate that. And then the more you do that, the more like knowledge God knows that you're seeking, and whatever, doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So that's what has happened with me a bit yesterday and in general and today. And it's nice out here. I don't know. That was a long video. See, I originally came on to talk about whatever was at the beginning of this video, and I don't even remember. Some people will say I sound like I'm on crack. No, I've never done that. I've never done crack. I'm just like, no, you know what? I'm a type of person, guys, where like you catch me at any stage in my life and I'm always going to have something to say. And that's how you know that is me. Because now I just know that. Because now that I feel good, pretty whole within myself. I feel intelligent. I feel like I can speak upon things. I feel like I can handle myself when I am just at a low state. I can handle myself when I'm at a high state, or just kind of a zen state, whatever it is, angry state. We all experience these emotions, and of course society tells us to not experience some of them, so it makes everyone feel safer around them. Like, that's what really ticks me off. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you just, in that one moment that you're in, that you need to be kind of loud. And then that's why it's good to like go to secluded places so you can be loud on your own. Not loud, just like perhaps loud. Maybe you got a drum. Maybe you got a, you know, I think to some degree, I've recently called myself autistic, but I'm starting to think that to some degree, everyone has some autistic vibes that they're hiding. Because autistic meaning shaking a little bit. Maybe you just move your body in weird ways. Maybe you get a little angry. Maybe you raise your maybe you sing. Maybe you do. You know, there's just options here, and we rule out some of these options because we think we know it all, and God is really everything, and He's limitless. And it's Jesus Christ. Because that is what I've also come up with for myself over time, if you didn't know by now. And we praise God out here. And we combine the spiritual knowledge with the knowing and trusting, and it doesn't matter, of God. Like, you know, just that's it. Because I heard Hailey Bieber one time actually, yeah. She said one time on this is something I believe, like some Instagram live or something. She said that the God is above the universe, and the universe isn't like the whole thing here. It's the God is, and that's a simple concept. That's like, all right, let's just do that. Let's put God on top of the universe and call it a day. And honestly, I've many times just, that makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Let's just plop God right on top of the universe and we got God. We have, you know? So God is really in control. There's a simulation going on right now. Wherever you're at, you can speed up, you can slow down the simulation. If you're still watching this video by now or over 10 minutes, good for you. That means that you're resonating with something. Because like, that's what I hope. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And I think we'll leave it at that. All right, see you guys.